Where do you stand on that? Do you lean towards disappointed, or do you lean towards being satisfied with what you've seen?
Both, I would say, but obviously the disappointment of not getting the 3 points is bigger, and it will be bigger tomorrow probably after watching it back, because again the team stood up. I think we dominated them. I think we were the better team in many phases and many situations in the game. But after going ahead as well, very disappointed. Well, we concede the goals so poor. It's not in our standards. We don't accept it. And after that, again, the reaction of the team, unbelievable to do here again against this team. To put them in all the problems that we put them, how aggressive we were. Really proud of them, but at the end we are here to get the 3 points and we didn't manage to do it.
What particularly disappointed you with their goal? Because to me, to the untrained eye, it looked like a moment of high quality from long range, but obviously you didn't see it like that.
It's a second phase set piece. We are disorganized because the set piece is organized in a different way to the low block. We don't reorganize quick enough, and then the ball is inside. You cannot allow a pass that way. And then, of course, there is individual quality of Neto to do that, but still, what we do between the defender and the keeper to defend the spaces, and our standards not good enough.
So just tell us then about the tactical journey of that game, if you like. It looked like maybe first 10, Cole Palmer found quite a bit of space to the side of Thomas Partey. Yeah. Then you seem to address that, and like you say,
had 5 minutes to defend better the space and understand the jumps and the spaces that we had to prevent. When we've done that, obviously we're much more dominant. We regained a lot of the balls. Then they became much more direct because they didn't want to take the risk. We didn't do enough with all the balls that we regained. Again, in open space, we should have damaged them much more. And after that, giving the ball away, sometimes we allowed them to run. Which was the contrary what we wanted, but after that the team it showed them again the commitment, the desire to that they have to win, and they are all disappointed there. That's the thing.
So that thing, not making the most of regains, is that a confidence thing? Does that come from a few weeks of not getting the results you'd like, or not?
It comes a lot of sometimes technical mistakes on a decision, sometimes the opponent. But again, I'm very proud of the team, how they react, the confidence that they play here. You can play in a different way here. I've seen a lot of teams here, big teams play here, nowhere near what we've done. But we wanted the 3 points and we didn't get them.
What did you make of Martin Odegaard's return? Go on.
I just said to them, a player's been out for 6 weeks, really barely trained with the team for 2 days. To be able to play at this level, 95, 96 minutes in the Premier League is chapeau. It tells you about how he looks after himself and the leadership and the character that he has.
Do you think he just makes a massive difference to the flow? Obviously, in the goal you score, he wins it high, open play goal. He's like the spider at the middle of the web.
Well, that's it. Everything flows better when players like this, and the chemistry that they have with some of them. That's something that we miss because with the injuries that we had, we have to change a lot of time. The fullback, the defensive line, the midfield, the front line. Today we clicked much better. You could see that everything was flowing. We see the difficulties that they had to adjust a lot of things in their high press. But again, it's about winning. I
was lastly just going to ask you, like, when you get to this final international break of the 3, it sometimes feels like the end of the start of the season. How would you sum up what this first part's been like for you? Injuries, red cards, really challenging fixture list. You find yourself 9 points at the top, which is a lot, but 4 to City. So how do you see where you are, and how's it been for you?
Given perspective, I will analyse everything better right now, but obviously we had a very clear intention how we're going to evolve the team and what we could do as a team. And that was about making the pieces in the car much better, much more efficient, different, more unpredictable. What we find out is that every day we have to change something big. The engine, the wheels, the steering wheel, because we have problem after problem. But the way the team adapts, normally the team goes down. And this team has got an unbelievable energy and spirit and courage to play the way we want to play. So I'm very proud of them.
So is that the big thing for you coming up, to make the team more unpredictable? Your word?
No, but now my biggest fear is physically get everybody at their best, because we have players out there that they cannot play more than 60 minutes, that they are playing and struggling, and we have to change a lot of things and affects a lot of things. So what I want at the international break, that we are fully fit and we have the squad equipped, and with that I'm fully confident that we're going to have a great season.
And sorry, I know I'm going on here, but how are Saka and Rice?
They don't look very good, to be fair.
So what, long term or?
I don't know, but they both couldn't finish the game, so not good.
A really, really competitive game, very enjoyable for a neutral. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the performance was good. The that we knew them quite well, how difficult it is, and we compete very well. And I think the performance that in this moment for us is very important, was good. So international break, we can have a rest, recover energy and go again.
It was a lovely goal that Pedro Neto scored for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, the goal, but all the performance from Pedro was very good. To be honest, all of them, they were playing good, compete. The important thing is that until the end we have been, playing in the way we want to play, brave, try to build from the back always, and we're going to continue on that.
Do you feel that Moises Caicedo, obviously you weren't here last season, but do you feel that he's now putting together a run of matches which is as good as we've seen from him in a Chelsea jersey? I thought he was very good again today.
As you said, I was not here last year, so I don't know. The only thing I can say since I arrived, he has been top professional every day, and he's playing fantastic.
How anxious was that last 10 seconds for you when the ball flashed across your goal? And I'm not sure if it was onside or offside, but no, it was close.
Yeah, the linesman was with the flag guy, so it was offside. But I think defensively we were very good, probably, unless the goal we conceded there was some mistake, but for the rest we were good.
And in the steps that you're making with this squad, it's another significant one to challenge Arsenal, go head to head with them, match them and get a good result.
Yeah, it's the way we want to do the things. As you said, try to play face to face against every team. We are Chelsea, so I think it's important also to send this kind of message, knowing that there are clubs, as I said many times, working with the same manager 5 years, 9 years, so we are in behind of them for sure. But in terms of go for the game and try to win, I said many times, we are Chelsea and we have to do that.
Well, guys, well played. A hard-fought tactical battle. Overall, Pedro, does it feel like a good day?
No, in the end, we wanted to win, but we had a hard work in front of us. We know that they are a good team. I think we came to the game to win it. Of course, we are not as happy as we wanted to be, but we don't want to lose as well. It's a good point against a tough team.
Yeah, Marc, I said it was hard-fought and tactical. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, I think same that Pedro, is a tough game. They play each other with the same ideas for a long time. But I think today we play well. For sure we want to win, but I think we draw. We need to keep going this way. I think we are doing well the thing, so we need to stay in this way and try to push more.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you both about your respective battles. Pedro, you with Ben White, you were booked, he was booked. From that point on, what do you think about, picking your moments, when to go at him, when to lay it back, when to attack, when to defend?
No, I think it's the moments of the game. So I went to him when I should go, and I hold the game when we should. So it's in terms of reading the game and this kind of stuff, and I think we did really well. We had some moments that we could done better, but I think, like Marc said, we did a really good job, and we want to improve and continue to at this level, because I think the consistency is the important point.
And then tell us about that first Premier League goal for Chelsea, because then that comes when you switch to the right.
Oh, I'm really happy. I'm really happy to help the team. Like I said, this is a group that works really hard every day. So I am one more to help the team, and I'm really happy.
And Marc, just tell us about your battle with Saka. Feels like we've seen quite a few of those over the last few seasons, and perhaps most people would agree you got the better of him today.
No, I think he's a top player. We play like a lot of times in front of each other, but I think he's big respect. I think he's a top player, so I try to do my work. I think he wants to do his work, so it's a good battle, and hopefully we can do more of this.
What is the secret against him? What do you need to do well personally?
Marco Cucurella.
No, I don't know. I try to try to don't give space. I try to be always close to him. We know he's a special talent, so I try to do my work, help my team. I need to do my job in the pitch. So I think today I try to do the best of me, and we give one poison. We need to go.
Yeah, and you joked he needs to be Marc Cucurella. You obviously need to be Pedro Neto. Do you feel like you're growing into that Chelsea shirt? The performances are getting better and better?
Yeah, like I said, I work every day to improve it, and I'm trying to get to my best and continue, so it's what I will continue to do.
Okay, well, player of the match, named by your old friend Gary Neville, Marc Cucurella.
No, thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Pedro.
I don't know what to say to that, do you?
No, it's a pleasure. I think I try to do my work. Hopefully we can win the game, but the same I say, we have one more point. The league is long, so we need to keep going, keep improving. So in the end of the league, we see where we are.
Play, guys.
Thank you very much, guys.